Beautiful. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Nancy Finley, and my pronouns are she and they, and I am your pulpit host today. On behalf of the congregation, welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Huntsville. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of Native tribes. Whether you've joined us online or whether you're here in the sanctuary, we're glad to have you here in this sacred time we choose to be together. Our congregation is served by our minister, Reverend Jamie Simon, who is available for pastoral care or to answer questions about Unitarian Universalism. She may be reached at minister@uuch.org. If you are a newcomer, please sign our guest book in the foyer, and so you can find out some of the great things going on here and get our newsletter. Please take a moment, if you haven't already, to silence your electronic devices, and don't silence yourself. We appreciate all the joyful noises and not so joyful noises of children and adults. Everybody's welcome here. If you have a joy or a sorrow or an important milestone, here it is, I know I had one, that you would like to share in our circle of candles and be included in pastoral prayer, please write it on one of these white cards that you can find in the hymnal rack in front of you, and then place it in the offering basket when it comes by. For community news and events, to find out all the great things going on here, check our email newsletter or our website, or look at the announcements in the bulletin you have there, and hopefully join us in some of the activities going on at UUCH. Also, importantly, coffee hour. After service today in the fellowship hall right here, join us for coffee and snacks and just get to chat with each other and get to know each other better. And now I would like to invite the fabulous and energetic Ruthie up to ring our singing bowl. She will help us enter into this service more deeply. Having gathered together in a shared quest for truth, meaning, and purpose, let us light our chalice with these words by Charles Howe. We light this chalice to affirm that new light is ever waiting to break through to enlighten our ways, that new truth is ever waiting to break through to illumine our minds, that new love is ever waiting to break through to warm our hearts. May we be open to this light and to the rich possibilities that it brings us. And now, to help us center and quiet our minds, we will have our music for centering, followed by our thread song, number 398.
Good morning. My name is Jes Zelaya, and I'm the Director of Religious Education. My pronouns are she and her, and it is my joy to welcome you to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Huntsville. Let us settle in with these centering words from Esther Hurlbert. It is not always easy to find love at the center. There is not a set of easy instructions, numbered 1 through 7, or maybe 8. And it is not always easy, to find love at the center. Today in Covenant, we celebrate our living tradition, which invites us to take deep breaths of fresh air into the newness of every day, so our minds, hearts, and spirits will be continually nourished. It is not always easy to find love at the center. And for today, we gather in Covenant to celebrate the reality that is love at the core of our beings, and that love will guide us if we open ourselves to the challenges which love requires of us. May we accept this challenge with dignity and grace. Our opening hymn is in your order of service. It is from our SOL online hymnal, Joy in the Morning. Please rise or in body or spirit and sing together.
We'll find joy in the morning, joy in the morning, joy in the morning, in the morning we'll find joy. We'll find hope in our children, hope in our children, hope in our children, in our children we'll find hope. We'll find strength in each other, strength in each other, strength in each other, in each other we'll find strength. There is love all around us, love all around us, love all around us, all around us there is love.
Good morning, friends. It is our tradition after we sing our first hymn to remain risen in body or remain risen in spirit and speak our words, sing our doxology in English and then in Spanish, and then speak our words of aspiration. That's all on the blue laminated card if you need it. Thomas, let's sing. Face each other as words of promise in community. May love be the spirit of this church. May the quest for truth be its sacrament, and service be its prayer, to dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, and to help one another in fellowship. This is our aspiration. You may be seated.
We are the Unitarian Universalist Church of Huntsville, a proudly inclusive spiritual community. Together, we build a broader search for meaning, a bolder form of compassion, and a braver voice for justice. At this time, we invite you to support our mission with a monetary contribution. You may donate online using the QR code in your order of service, or you may put cash or check donations in the offering baskets. Completed circle of candles cards, the little white card, should be placed in the offering basket at this time as well. You are invited to come forward during this time if you like and quietly drop a stone in the bowl of water here next to the ramp in honor of a memory or anything you hold in your heart. With gratitude, we now receive the offering.
Friends, will you join with me now in our time of prayer, meditation, and reflection? Let's take a breath together. Spirit of love, be with us as we are with one another this morning, sharing our joys, these bright, sparkling moments in our lives that bring us courage for the work ahead, sharing our sorrows too, and the moments of human grief and human truth that we hold together. May we be moved by this sharing. This morning we light a candle of joy, as is our practice, to celebrate another Unitarian Universalist congregation in our southern region. Today we send our love to our friends at Our Home Universalist Unitarian of Ellisville, Mississippi. We send them prayers and good wishes for all they do in this world, sharing our UU values out in the community. Blessings to you this morning, Ellisville. Heather Chumba shares in joy that her daughter graduates from the University of Alabama this Friday, May 1st, and they are bringing pizza and cake next Sunday to celebrate. We're so excited for you. Congratulations. Will Garrison shares in joy, grateful for 10 wonderful years of marriage to my wonderful wife, Emily. Can't believe anyone would put up with me that long. I think we can believe it. Congratulations to both of you. Susan Coddington shares a fabulous joy and happily announces the birth of their grandchild, Henry. Their son, Rain, and his wife, Kaden, welcomed Henry this week. Both mom and baby are doing well and are healthy, and the family is so excited. Congratulations, Susan. Laura Ballou shares in joy that this weekend they celebrated Janie's 4th birthday. She turned 4 this year. We're thankful the rain held off and got to enjoy fun in the sun for that party. Happy birthday, Janie. There is a lot of love to celebrate in this room. Moments of connection, moments that build a life of joy. And as we hold those joys, we know that there are those amongst us who are suffering. This morning, Sandy Moore shares a sadness. She was having breakfast at Panera and noticed that the person who took her order seemed not to be herself this morning. And this person kind of poured out to her that her father is in ICU at Huntsville Hospital with lots of life-threatening issues, and that she doesn't know what to do. Haven't we been there or known someone there? Haven't we all had a struggle like this? May we meet those around us with that kind of compassion that Sandy showed. May we send so much healing and love to this friend in our community. And for all those other stories, those neighbors, those friends, those connections where there is suffering and struggle, let's hold them a little extra in our hearts this week. For all these joys, for all these sorrows, and for the privilege of moving through life together in community, let us say, blessed be and amen. And we will sing in response meditation on breathing. If you need it, it's 1009 in the teal hymnal. Let's sing together.
When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love.
Well, this morning, it is my absolute privilege and delight to tell you that I am not preaching this service today, and instead, our children and youth for our Children and Youth Religious Education program are leading this morning. So if you are a part of our service this morning, friends, would you come forward up the ramp and take your seats up in the choir loft, please?
Trees of Justice Grow Everywhere, Love is Present by Emily C. Jones. It is said that trees of justice grow everywhere love is present. So how is this special tree different? So how is this special kind of tree different from an ordinary tree? Well, there is always a heart in its center. This emerges from within the tree and represents the very essence of the tree itself. Love. Love is the pulse of all the values the tree represents. The tree is known for its many values. One of those is easy to see, generosity. The tree is generous with everything it has. It shares its shade with anyone who needs a cool place to rest. It shares its acorns with the squirrels. It shares its branches with the birds and children who like to climb it. It shares its swings. The tree has 2 swings. These are no ordinary swings. Being a tree of equity, the swings can raise or lower so that anyone can enjoy them. Being a tree of justice, the tree is strong and balanced. It even has knots and twists from the places where it was stressed but kept growing. There are many places to explore around the base of the tree from its many branches. Each root and branch offers a different point of view. This is pluralism, the ability to hold many views at once. The tree doesn't exist alone. It is dependent on the earth beneath it to hold its roots. It depends on the sun and the rain. In turn, it is needed by animals and insects who live in and around it. This is called interdependence. Every season of the Tree of Justice looks different. Sometimes it is green and growing, sometimes it is colorful and regenerating, and sometimes it is waiting, saving energy to make its next big move. No matter what the tree looks like, it is always changing to prepare for its next stage of becoming. This is called transformation. Transformation, justice, generosity, equity, love, interdependence, and pluralism are our Unitarian Universalist values.
At General Assembly in 2024, UUs voted to replace the existing 7 principles and 6 sources language in our bylaws with language describing Unitarian Universalism through 6 shared values, all centered around love. Today, the UUCH children and youth will be presenting the congregation with these values.
Our first UU value is the value of transformation. Transformation means to grow and adapt to a changing world and to grow spiritually. Hold your closed fist up and imagine the seed. As your seed grows, it will look like the number. Wait.
You missed a line.
Oh my God.
Now slowly unfurl. There you go. It's just right here.
Now slowly unfurl your pointer finger like a sprout coming from the seed. Now your seed grows, it looks like the number 1, and that's how you can remember the first value of transformation. We will model the value for now with our bodies. You may join us too if you wish. Make yourself very small and imagine you are a tiny seed, warm inside the earth, just waiting to transform. Now, feel the water coming down like love and helping you to open and grow. Slowly rise up and reach up to the sky. And this is the value of transformation.
Our next value is equity. Equity means that everyone should be treated with inherent worth and dignity. This means people should feel like equals. Hold up 2 fingers and turn them sideways. See how they look like an equal sign? This is how you can remember the value of equity. We will demonstrate equity now by giving 3 of us what they need to be the same height. This is our value of equity.
Value number 3 is pluralism. Being able to hold many values at once and learn from each other is the value of pluralism. Hold up 3 fingers and imagine 3 people with different ideas about God and who may have different cultures or experiences. How you can remember our value of pluralism. We will show you this value by teaching you how to say I love you in many different languages.
It's the bendage.
Te amo.
This is an example of pluralism.
Justice is value number 4. We need to be strong and dismantle racism and fight for justice. Take your 4 fingers and hold them into a fist and hold it up high. This is a sign of dreams and can help you remember justice. Attending protests about things we care about is one way we express our value of justice. This is our value of justice.
Generosity is the next of our values. Sharing the things you have that make a difference to others, like faith, presence, and resources. Hold out your hand as though you are giving someone a gift to remember this value. We would like to practice generosity now by taking a moment to say thank you to our wonderful children and youth religious education volunteers who make our program fun and educational every week. For each of you who have given your time, your energy, and your love to serve our children, we are truly grateful. Please come forward when I call your name and take your gift. Jessica Jackson. Heather Kiemba. Rusty Johnson. Haley Broyles. Kristen Warrington. Barbara Hitt. Amber Phelps. Tom Ebel. Corey Papastathis. Will Garrison.
Let's all clap for them.
Love is at the center of all our values. Love is the power that holds us together. To represent this value, hold up 6 fingers and use the pointer finger of one hand to trace a heart in the center of your other hand. We invite everyone in this congregation to take part in showing our UU value of love by turning to those close to you and offering a hug, high five, or a compliment. I'm giving them a few seconds. This is our value of love.
Our 7th value is interdependence. This means we are all connected and depend on one another. Hold up 7 fingers and walk your 2 fingers over to the palm of your other hand. Kneel them down to take a closer look at your palm. See how your palm is full of connecting lines like a web? We are connected and depend on each other. And that is how you remember interdependence. Do act out our value of interdependence and show how we are all connected. We invite all those willing to step in the aisles and form groups of 4 to 6 and form circles. Reach across from you and take hands with someone else in your group till you are all holding hands in a large human knot. Now you must work together to untangle yourselves without disconnecting. You may need to let go for a moment to adjust your grip as you twist and turn. Now you have demonstrated our value of interdependence. You may take your seats.
We hope that this has helped you build your knowledge of our shared UU values and how to live them through our faith.
It's kind of crowded back there. For our closing hymn today, we are going to be singing one that's printed again in your bulletin. It's from Sing Out Love, our online hymnal. This one is called Love is at the Center. We haven't sung this one before, so you can see by the layout that you have a chorus followed by a verse. So we'll start with the chorus, and then we'll sing verse 1, and then we'll sing a chorus, and then we'll sing verse 2, and then we'll end with the chorus. So top, bottom, top, bottom, top is how we're going to go. And since we don't know this, I think maybe we ought to have Thomas play the chorus through for us just once. Then we'll sing. Starting with the chorus. Love is at the center, at the center there is love. Love is at the center, at the center there is love. I believe in the power of giving, I believe in the power of change. I believe in the power of differences. I believe in love. Love is at the center. At the center there is love. Love is at the center. At the center there is love. I believe in the power of justice. I believe in the power of fairness. I believe in the web of life. I believe in love. Love is at the center. At the center there is love. Love is at the center. At the center there is love.
Isn't that fun? That's great. Let's all take a moment now to extinguish our chalice with these words. We extinguish the chalice, this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of the community, or the fire of commitment. We carry these in our hearts until we are together again.
Friends, our worship service now comes to a close. We will be at the back of the sanctuary, and you're invited to go to the fellowship hall for fellowship and conversation. For those on our live stream, thank you for being with us this morning. And now let us leave this sacred time with these parting words from Carrie Holly Hurt. Love holds you. Love bears witness to all your inherent dignity and worthiness. It witnesses how you try, succeed, and fail. It does not flinch. Love will not let go. Love holds all of you. Amen. Blessed be. And let us go out singing our rite of community.
May I be light in you. May you be light in me. Into our hearts, into our souls, let love abide. May I be love in you. May you be love in me. From this place out to the world for all time.
Let's give our amazing children and youth one more big round of applause. And a big thanks to our DRE, Jes Zelaya. Big woohoo for you as well. Amen. Go in peace and blessed be.